9.
It's week 9 already? Yikes, if you're trying to play in week 11, now's the time to move. We were moving all over the place tonight. Mike Jackson will join us in a few minutes with a great story from Circleville. We're going to start you with a great rivalry and an important one in the playoff race. We're going to Olentangy first. Orange trying to get to 9-0 on the remarkable season. Got to go through their rivals from Liberty to do it. They felt a 19-point lead in the second half, but Liberty's marching now. Mitch Oakley to Ben Roderick. Liberty's within 12. Next drive, Oakley tosses to Matt Webb, making men miss, and then he'll cap off the drive with a 1-yard touchdown run here, and Liberty is down 5. Under a minute to play. They've got the ball again. Liberty with a chance. It's Webb again, and he's in the end zone again, and Liberty stuns Orange. A furious comeback. How about it? The Pioneers take their first L, 25-24. Reynoldsburg and Pick Central. Raiders would get a huge boost with a win. Tiger senior band members living their best life. So were the players. Jameer Jackson gets some space out to the left, and he's to the house. Makes it 14-0 early. And they open the second quarter with another house call. Jeremiah Wood, really talented skill player for him. Tigers in a rout tonight, 41-7. They're the OCC Ohio champs. To the showdown in the City League. Undefeated Walnut Ridge visiting once beaten Marion Franklin. Red Devils leading by 4 at the half, trying to add on to it, but Kean Magwood makes the beautiful over-the-shoulder interception, ends the drive. Then here goes Walnut Ridge. Jawan Johnson rips off a big gainer running right past us. Scots end up with it 4th down near the goal line. They're going for it, and it's a good idea. Xavier Collins snags the go-ahead touchdown, and the Scots stay undefeated, 36-28 over the Red Devils. Back to the OCC Ohio. Pick North and Lancaster. No room for error here for either team when it comes to the playoffs. Third quarter, Jamie Wyrick going deep. Jalen Baylor. 28-yard touchdown for the Panthers, 35-21. Later in the third, Wyrick again goes deep. Ty Wiley, 45 yards on that score, 42-21 Panthers. Then Wyrick just going to do it all himself. 79 yards he goes, so quick, and Pick North pulls away from the Gales, 56-28. Speaking of unbeaten teams, here's our first look this season at Pleasant. The Spartans perfect so far, taking on Clear Fork. The Colts' Jared Schaefer keeps the ball for himself, scampers for a 20-yard run on a first down. Spartans, though, stop the drive. They get the ball, and up the middle goes Patrick Blubaugh. 45 yards later, it's 14-0 Spartans. But check this out. The Colts rally. They pull a stunner in overtime. 20-17, they knock off Pleasant. You know, it's pumpkin show time in Circleville. We had to stop in for some donuts. Plus, the Tigers taking on Taze Valley, trying to get in the end zone where the Tigers, but Taylor Robinson of the Vikings says you'll get nothing, and you will like it. Sprints to the other end for a pick 6 and a momentum-turning play. 42-14, Vikings get another W. It's already the biggest week of the year in Circleville. It was even bigger because Mike Jackson showed up tonight. The Pumpkin Show running through town. But this is a really cool story. You had a chance to meet one of the other great traditions of Circleville, this young man.
J-Rod, incredible. You know, when the Tigers are playing, chances are Ty Myers is there, and he's in the middle of it all. He's one of the few non-athletes to be inducted into the school's Athletic Hall of Fame, and on Friday nights, he's a star.
And we thank you, Tiger fans, and NBC4 loves how your team starts each home game.
They're on the battle week of their life.
Ty Myers is in the middle of all pregame activities. He's a Tiger superfan, looking for his favorite team to battle. Just like Ty has battled cerebral palsy his entire life, not letting his condition get in the way of his passion for life and for sports.
You may get upset with a lot of things that go on,
Right.
but you have to find a way to get over a lot of those disappointments.
And for years, his spirit has spread to the student body of his alma mater.
It's more in depth when you join a team because Ty is family when he joins with us and when we practice. Ty's always been there for us, practice, games, scrimmages.
Let's go!
A reminder of their superfan as part of the Tiger uniform. TM, you'll see that on their helmets. That's for Ty Myers. a small nod to one of their biggest supporters. Ty is a member of the Circleville Sports Hall of Fame, an honor not lost on Ty's family.
He gave back by, just the spirit he has and the smile he has and the uplifting heart that he shares with people.
They're still my family, no matter what. And
Win or lose, right?
win or lose, they're all important to me. Let's go!
Let's go, Ty. Let's go, Ty.
And we love Ty. That's great. He's also really good on Twitter, Mike. I should mention that. When we return, we're headed to the Licking County League, a game which could decide a league title. It's coming up next on
Football Friday night! Football Friday night! Football Friday night! Football Friday night!
NBC4's Football Friday Night is sponsored by Atlas Butler and by Kroger.
So there's two divisions in the Licking County League. Got big schools and small schools, both set to decide league titles over the final couple weeks. Among the big schools, undefeated Licking Valley put their record on the line tonight at once beaten Granville. Great game. The Aces trying to protect their home turf. Really good finish. First half, Panther quarterback Jake Lewis starts off the first drive of the game, running outside and into the end zone. They're up 7-0. Very next drive, Granville quarterback Cameron Crouch, his older brother, plays at Illinois. Taking him down the field, throws to Brandon Haley for his first score of the night. Game tied. Back and forth theme established here. Second half, Licking Valley finishes off a 98-yard drive, a 3-yard run by Connor McLaughlin. And the Panthers remain unbeaten. They hang on. Impressive win, 34-27. One last game here and a big game here among playoff contenders. Academy and Liberty Union. Second quarter, 4th and 9 for the Lions. And a little fake punt action. Caleb Shook to Brent McClure for the first down. That drive would stall. McClure sacked by Herman Moultrie of the Vikings. Later in the second, Academy gets on the board. Moultrie runs it in from 21 yards out. Big win for Academy on the road, 17-6. Coming Play of the week time from week number 9. It comes from that Pickerington Central game. I saved this for last. I'm going to show you this play. Demetric Crenshaw, the quarterback, is going to toss it up here, and watch what happens here. This is Justin Sutherland fighting for the football, pulls it in, and he's kind of wrestling around with it there, and he pulls it. All right, look. I'll show it to you in replay. Look. The ball hits the ground, but don't focus on that. Here's what's important. Pull the ball back in. Just don't show the referee, and you get a touchdown out of it. I like it. Hustle to the whistle. That's your play of the week.